Oh, that was a good one.
Okay, so next up is Cardi B. Cardi
Oh
B.
man.
Cardi B has something to say about why you should fight another woman when she steals your man. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm not even going to offer up any context, or I'm not going to get into any kind of you know any kind of setup for what she said. I'm just going to play what she said. But basically, this is Cardi B explaining in Cardi B's mind why you got to fight for your man when a woman comes along and steals him from you. Fight that girl for your man, because anything less is unacceptable.
Don't mind me. I'm drunk. No, I don't give a fuck. How about that? Because I'll say even if I'm drunk or not. All right. So I've been seeing a lot of tweets that be going viral talking about when Cardi says this. Hold up. These tweets talk about when Cardi say she fighting over dick too. I don't feel her on that. But this is my thing, right? This is my thing. If a bitch go through your purse, right? If a bitch go through your purse and she steal some of your money, you're not gonna fight that bitch. Yeah, bitch, you gonna fight for your money, right? So if a nigga's providing for you, giving you money, paying your bills, doing all that shit, and a bitch go take him from you, you're not gonna fight over that dick because that's your money. Cause that nigga's your money. You're not gonna fight for that, bitch. Cause I'm fighting with teeth. I'm biting you, bitch, over my nigga. Yes, I am. Fighting you over that day. Now, if it's a broke nigga, bitch, I can help you. You deserve charges on you, bitch. You deserve a whole restraining order.
That's hysterical. Well, coming from one of the four mothers, right? One of the pioneers of this. Now, modern woman syndrome has been going on uh, before my age group became of age. But when it comes to the articulation of it and the promotion of such a lifestyle, you're looking at one of the top bosses. You know, it's like you elevate, you defeated this modern woman, you defeated that modern woman, then you get to the final stage. All right. then then you see Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion hanging out up there. All right. Uh Nikki was, she used to be the old boss, but that was on version one of the game. So Cardi B with her um with her clout in the game, she's giving gospel to these modern women who are after the bag. Why are you after the bag but so sloppy about it? If you're really about your bag, are you not going to fight about it? Let's make some sense of this. And she's absolutely right. Their whole agenda, modern women, their whole agenda is to get to the bag. That's the objective. So when they're out here behaving like NPCs, going just going around, you know, just trying to level up with every dude that they deal with until they eventually level up to a millionaire, baller man, six-figure man, right? And they just go through life navigating, trying to get to the top. Once you finally get to the top and you bag your rich dude who's providing for you, taking you on trips and doing all this jazz, you're going to let some scoundrel woman who's doing the same game as you to come in and try to snatch him from you, and then end all that hard work that you done did, all those penises you was hopping off of, all of this, all these useless dates, all of that stuff to get all the way to the top, and you gonna lose it because you got morals, integrity, and you ain't gonna fight over him? Girl, you out of your mind if you're modern. So I agree with Miss Cardi B here because, well, those ladies in the last video, they articulated very well that, hey, I want the lifestyle of the millionaire. So I'll stay with him even though he's doing whatever, because I would rather be rich and cheated on than broke with loyalty and love. So these women who are headed to the top of the thought pyramid, yeah, you damn right they're gonna be scrapping over that wallet, because they only view those men as walking wallets anyway, walking ATMs. So yeah, that was a good analogy she used. Hey man, if somebody digs in your purse and takes your money, are you not gonna whoop that bitch out? Yeah. So how about you, bruh? Do you agree with Miss Cardi B? One of the queen bees out there, or do you think she's a little full of herself on this
Yeah, Nicki Minaj is Vega, Megan Thee
one?
Stallion is Sagat, and
Yeah.
and Cardi B is M Bison. That's like, that's anybody who knows Street Fighter. That's a video. That's an old video game reference to Street Fighter. Those were always the last three fights. Bison was
Perfect.
always the final boss. That's Cardi B. And Megan Thee Stallion is Sagat, and then Nicki Minaj is Vega. Because Nicki Minaj is kind of an OG at this point. I do
Yeah.
think she was the progenitor, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah, for
that
sure.
like these Cardi B types, Cardi B, Meg, Saweetie, Glorilla, some of these other ones. I can't think of them all. The one that we talked about where she said that she wanted to get a feature on her album, but the dude was trying to smash. I
Oh
can't think of
yeah.
her name off the top of my head, but she's another one. They're all
Mhm.
characters in these video games, but yeah, those are the final three fights.
That's fair.
Um, you know, the last girls in the video we just talked about, yeah, they're cut from the same mold. So when they have their millionaire guy, this gives them permission to fight the women that those guys are going to cheat on them with. So this was actually very informational, and I hope that they saw this, because this can be very helpful for them. I recommend that they, take up boxing or kickboxing lessons or judo, or maybe do some MMA training or something, because I think that if you're prepared to fight, for your millionaire, you should be equipped with actual fighting skills, because I feel like that would make you even better when it gets down to the nitty gritty and it's time for you to actually do the fighting, when it's time for you to actually throw hands. You will have a decided advantage on the women that you're going to have to fight for your millionaire man if you actually take on, combat sports training. So I think it would behoove these women, the women we just talked about, and any of the other modern women in the world. You guys, it's probably a good idea to take up combat sports training. I recommend boxing. I think any woman who knows how to throw hands and box, you have a pretty good leg up when it comes down to fighting these other women for, trying to take your men away. So this was very constructive, and I do appreciate Cardi B for this, because it opens up a wealth of other things to consider when it comes to navigating this modern dating landscape. Men have always done things like take up boxing lessons, kickboxing, martial arts, taekwondo. Women do it too, but to a lesser degree. But I think now the time is more paramount than ever for women to, throw on the mitts, get them gloves on, get that headgear on, you know, you wrap up your toes with the tape, start hitting that bag, get you a trainer. Don't smash the trainer though, unless he's a millionaire trainer, then of course, because that's on brand
Yeah.
at that point. Yeah. But don't smash the trainer. Now, mind you, the trainer's gonna try to smash. He's going to try to smash because
Oh, yeah.
trainers can't help. Trainers are weaklings just like the rest of these dudes running around out here. So the trainers are going to try to smash. If you let the broke trainer smash, you'll be lessening your value out here, because the trainer needs to be someone who's up there in the 7-figure range in order to justify your decision to let him hit. So go and get you a trainer. Make sure you don't hit unless he's making $1 million, and get your combat sports training so that you can be as prepared as possible to fight these bitches who are trying to take your millionaire men. You owe it to yourself to do this. You owe it to yourself to do this. It's your responsibility to do this. And good luck. I'm a proponent of combat sports training. Boxing was always my second or third favorite sport, depending on the era. And I do dabble in MMA from time to time. And you know, the one thing that you don't want, ladies, the one thing that you don't want is you don't want your millionaire man to cheat on you with a woman who does know how to fight. That's what you don't want. That's your worst nightmare, because now you're looking at an ass whooping and getting money taken out of your purse. And I know that you'd rather only one of those things happen than the other. So I recommend that you at least know that the playing field is leveled from a performance standpoint, not just performance in the bedroom. Even that's job number one. We know this. But job number two should be self defense of a professional variety. Know how to throw those hands. Be ready to, you got to know how to hit them with a jab and a hook, a good uppercut, good foot movement. All of these things are important when you're out here fighting these other women off for your millionaire men. So, that's pretty much all I got to say. Be prepared. Be prepared. Like Scar said on The Lion King, truer words have never been spoken. You got to be prepared. I recommend boxing training. Listen to Cardi B. Cardi B, I doubt that she knows how to box, but she probably is surrounded by security 24/7 who does. Or at the very least, they pack in, so they don't necessarily need to know how to fight. They can fight off the other bitches for her. But for some of you other lesser known, lesser famous, modern, hyper hypergamous out here who are looking to get your 7-figure guy, hit those gyms. Equinox is a good gym. They do combat sports training. Congratulations, Equinox. I hope you appreciate it. You're welcome. I just gave you some free plug. Hit up Equinox. It's a little expensive. It's a little pricey, but get your millionaire man to pay for the membership. You don't need to pay for it. Just get in Equinox, do combat sports training, learn how to throw them hands, and you will be adequately prepared to fight off the dusty bitches trying to get in your purse and steal your millionaire men.
Yeah, hey, well said, bro. They have to know how to do combat, A, and B. You got to figure out, because you already know that the millionaire guy or whatever, the baller guy, that he's clearly got options, right? So and he's doing his thing, but if there's some woman that's actually really competing with you, then at that point you got to figure out where you're losing at, and why is this girl over here winning? All right, it might be because she's a tad bit more feminine, a little easier on his pockets. You don't make a lot of money not knowing money, and you understand when you have a hole in your bank account. Now, if the man's going to sit down and do his thing already, but if you're losing some of his attention, then I would argue that, of course, if it came to fisticuffs, go ahead and knock her out. Or like what Cardi B got with those nails, claw her out. But there's still a thing where, well, why are you losing? Is it because, you're lacking some feminine traits? Is the house not a home? What are you doing for him to give so much attention to this other woman? All right. Because, hey, combat sports may not necessarily get the job done. Because if you do go out there and decide to whoop her up, you just displayed how masculine you were in the first place again. Why don't you try winning in a more covert way? Be his peace at the house instead of always aggravating him and nagging him. Let's try that, moderns. But at the end of the day, I still agree with Cardi B's message to the rest of her followers. This is a lifestyle. They chose it. They're in this lane. And these moderns are just polygamists. And the last girls just proved that. They're just polygamists. And the guys who are making this money, most of them are polygamists. So they belong and deserve each other. Why fight, ladies? Y'all are all sister wives. So have at it, queens. Keep slaying it. Keep being your boss babes and everything else in between. And take heed from your queen bee, your emperor, who's spitting more knowledge and facts. She rose to prominence for a good reason, because she was preaching that gospel. And this is just more bars and more facts for her moderns to ingest and play a part of. So yeah, fellas, you're just viewed as wallets to these women. So walk in ATMs. If they get around you and they like your lifestyle, they're just gonna absorb it. They're just gonna absorb it and want a better version of it later. So take heed to that. Keep them at bay. Um, use them for the entertainment that they're only good for, and stay on the straight and narrow, fellas. And pick yourselves a traditional. They're still out there, ladies, and I'm advocating for you, traditional women. All right, there's all kinds of slanderous terms that these modern use towards them, but I will never use them here on this program. So you traditional ladies, keep doing your thing, keep crushing it. Cardi B, y'all are already over there with the polygamists. All right. So I have nothing to say to those people. Just keep doing your thing. So yeah, man. Wild stuff nowadays on this internet, man.
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the day, man, I believe I'm an advocate for people being prepared.
Yeah,
So
go for
be prepared. Know how to throw them hands. I'm 100% behind Cardi B. Go get them. Because, yeah, you guys are all living in you guys are all a part of a man's harem anyway. You're all in the harem. And so if there's another wife, if there's another one of the women who are in the harem who is trying to become the man's number one spot,
right.
or number two position, and you're number three, or you're number one, and you see your spot being supplanted, you need to know how to keep them at bay, keep them out of your wallet. As Cardi B said, keep them out of your wallet, keep them out of your purse, rather. Keep them out of your purse. Don't let them take money out your purse.
Literally.
Don't let them do it. So yeah, be prepared. Get that combat sports training. That's what I gotta say. No, unless you got security, be as prepared as possible. Be able to ward them off. Because no woman wants that. They see you know what you're doing and you know how to throw them hands. They're going to accept being number 2 or 3 or 4, and you can be number 1. Or if you're number 2 and you got women who are trying to elevate from that, those women will expect being number 3, 4, 5, and so on. So that you can all live in peace and harmony in the harem. Because that's what we all want in the world, right? It's peace and harmony in the harem. So go forth and conquer. I think this was constructive advice on Cardi B's part. And I support this message.
Well said. Well said.
Oh, yeah. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and close out on this week's stream, man. This was a lot of fun. Appreciate everybody who tuned in on the stream. If you watch this as a part of the stream, man, go ahead and hit that like button. Exposure of the stream is climbing up every week, man, and we love it. We certainly appreciate everybody who is watching our videos, who is tuning into our channel, man, because people are starting to see what we're doing and they like our content, and we appreciate everybody for joining in. Appreciate everybody who watches these as individual videos as well, who leave comments. Like I always say, I pay attention to comments and I respond as long as it is not a troll comment. I usually respond in that regard. So, we like doing logical content. We love supporting, we like creating logical content. We love putting these videos out on the Constant Approach channel. We're going to continue to elevate and evolve. And so in the meantime, we appreciate everybody for joining us for the ride. In any event, whether you're watching this as a part of the stream or whether you're watching this as an individual video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so that you can know whenever new content is published to the channel. Check out the website, constantapproach.com. Check out the page on Meta as well. Like, follow, comment, and share as well over there if that's where you're seeing this. You can follow this Constant Approach on Instagram at Conapproach, CONAPPROACH. You can also follow me on Instagram at JVWins, JVWINS. Look out for Constant Approach on Spotify and anywhere else where you can get your podcasts. We'll be uploading the RSS feed as soon as we have enough bankable episodes in order to do that and provide value. We're going to go ahead and move it on to streaming platforms as well so that it's not just YouTube where you can catch us. But in any event, man, we appreciate you supporting logical content as always. My name is JV Wins, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.
Skr. And the name is Dogon SS. You can catch me on Instagram at Dogon_SS and on YouTube at Dogon_SS. All right. And you can still find me on DraftKings. Come holler at me, man. Come get slaughtered. All right. And as I say on every pod, guys, all right, don't be too high, don't be too low. Keep it calm, keep it chill, keep it player, keep it even kill, man. Don't let anybody get you off your pivot, all right? Especially these women who consider you broke because you out here doing your thing. Because they'll try to gas you up to try to get you too high. They'll try to tear you down by saying you're broke, but you're not getting too low. You're keeping it calm and you're keeping it chill, man. Go find yourselves a traditional, fellas. You traditional ladies, keep holding it down. We see you out there. All right. So until the next part, guys, we'll catch you on the flip side.
Yep. And on that note, man, another blast, another good video. We'll see you next time. We out. Peace.
Peace.